Hello everyone, this is Hayati Rajini. I am a certified mental health coach, certified CBT coach, and energy healer. In this video, I want to highlight a topic relevant to the Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's about being suicidal. My intention for creating this video is to inform what happens to the energetic system of a person who is being suicidal and how it affects their overall well-being. Number two, to share what can you do to help yourself if you have suicidal thoughts. And number three, to offer a few solutions that can help to strengthen your will to live and also have better mental and emotional health. Before we get to all that, I want to share my own experience of being suicidal. This was about more than a decade ago. I was married for a few years already. I didn't have any children, and people kept on asking about me having children. I got extremely stressed out because of other people's expectations. I got severely depressed, and eventually I became suicidal. I hated people and their expectations, and I told myself it would be so much easier if I was dead. That way, I didn't have to deal with people and their unrealistic expectations. I constantly had thoughts of wanting to end my life. I am still here because of two profound reasons. The first one is I heard a voice in my head that warned me. It said if I do it, I would regret it for the rest of my life. At that time, I didn't understand it. I mean, if I did it, then there would be no regret because I would already be dead. But I asked myself, what if the voice is right? That I would regret it if I did it. I took the warning to heart because I didn't want to feel regret. I didn't want to feel the mental and emotional pain caused by having regrets. I was more fearful of having regrets than being dead. That was when I decided I wouldn't take my own life. The second profound reason was I had a realization that it's a gift to be alive, to be here, and to experience life. Before I had that realization, I had lived like a zombie. I was alive, but I wasn't living. It made me realize that as much as I've decided I won't take my own life, I also didn't want to live, despite having life breathe into me every second of the day. With that realization, I made my choice to start living my life. I slowly became better at managing my own mental health, and with all the healing and clearing that I did, I was no longer suicidal. From then on, I didn't really care what other people think or expect of me. It is their thoughts and opinions, and that shouldn't really matter. I am the one who was living my life. I wanted to live my life. I wanted to enjoy life. Every second that I am alive is a blessing for me, for my loved ones, and other people around me. That's about me, my experience of being suicidal, and how I got myself out of being suicidal. Now let's dive into what happens with the energetic system of a person who is being suicidal, and later on I will share what can one do to help themselves. A person who is suicidal lacks the will to live. Energetically, the will to live is located at the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. When the root chakra is open, it's healthy, there are no blockages, then this person is very likely have a strong will to live. The desire for self-preservation is very strong. Therefore, this person is highly unlikely to want to commit suicide. If, however, the root chakra is closed, it's unhealthy, and there are blockages, then this person most likely lacks the will to live. This person most likely has suicidal thoughts or suicidal tendencies. Almost always, when one chakra is blocked, other chakras are blocked as well. It can be the sex chakra, which, when blocked, affects the sexual drive, either lack or excess of sexual desires, which can become sexually impotent or inhibited. People with blocked sex chakra often have relationship issues, intimacy issues, and may have sexual dysfunction. It can be the solar plexus chakra, which, when blocked, will cause the tendency to feel negative emotions towards oneself and other people. People with blocked solar plexus chakra often have low self esteem and often feel powerless and victimized. It can also be the heart chakra, which, when blocked, will cause the inability to have unconditional love and compassion for self and other people. People with blocked heart chakra can be emotionally unavailable and have difficulty to forgive. It can be the throat chakra, which, when blocked, will cause the inability to fully self express. People with blocked throat chakra often find it difficult for them to be their authentic selves. They constantly judge themselves, they have trouble communicating their ideas and being heard. It can be the third eye chakra, which, when blocked, will manifest the inability to access their intuition and blind to spiritual truth. People with blocked third chakra are often delusional, they are disconnected from reality, and have trouble regulating their thoughts and emotions. It can also be the crown chakra, which, when blocked, will cause the inability to receive higher guidance and experience oneness. People with blocked crown chakra are often spiritually disconnected, most feel lost and without purpose. What I am sharing next is what can you do when you have suicidal thoughts. This is from my personal experience, what has helped me get through this dark period after being suicidal for so many years. Number one, don't be alone. Be with other people, supportive people. I can attest that being alone by yourself and these suicidal thoughts, negative thoughts and beliefs in your head won't help at all. Having suicidal thoughts, negative thoughts, and beliefs will inflict more pain and suffering and cause a further downward spiral. I remember the only time when I wasn't thinking about ending my life was when I was at work and when I was spending time with my sisters. By the time I got home and I was alone by myself, the suicidal thoughts came back again and again. As much as I recommend don't be alone, please know that this is just a temporary fix. This is similar to distracting oneself. Distracting ourselves won't solve this problem, it just puts it aside for a while or a long while. You need to address this problem as soon as possible before it gets worse. Number two, seek help. As you go about your daily life, be proactive in seeking help. If you keep on looking to find the solution and you don't give up, you will find the solution. At the time I was depressed and suicidal, I didn't know that I needed help. Therefore, I didn't seek help. I honestly thought what I went through was just life. I was unaware and I didn't know anything about mental health. The topic about mental health was pretty much not existent for me. I remember whenever I had my breakdown, my husband was there to comfort me. He also didn't know what to do other than be there for me. The times when I had my breakdown and my husband wasn't there, I felt so miserable and I felt truly alone. If you don't have anyone trusted to confide in, it's really important to ask for help. With what I have experienced as a former suicidal person, it's challenging to go through this dark period by oneself. Trying to overcome this by yourself is truly the hard path. I have been there. It involves tremendous willpower, persistence, and making the same choice over and over and over again, even though I had failed so many times. It can be frustrating and discouraging. My take is it's best to talk to a professional about this. They are trained to help, they can support you. Seek help and allow yourself to be helped. Number three, self reflection. Self reflection can be a powerful tool for transformation. If you can self reflect the right way, it will benefit you. I believe that self reflection can help to heal. I learned to self reflect after I attended a seminar about a decade ago. Through self reflection and asking myself questions, I uncovered so many negative beliefs and thoughts that made me feel depressed and suicidal. Self reflection can highlight the root cause of everything from being sad, angry, upset, disappointed, depressed, and even being suicidal. The keys to an effective self reflections are: number one, ask the right questions. Questions such as, what is the belief that I have that caused me to fill in the blank? Or what is it about me that made me fill in the blank? I find asking the right questions will reveal unconscious thoughts and beliefs that we hold as true or real when oftentimes they are not. We can uncover so much about ourselves that we didn't know when we ask the right questions. Number two, listen for the answer. After you ask yourself the question, then listen for an answer. It may come in a form of thought or feeling, it may come right away, or it may take a while. What works for me every time is when my mind is silent, that's when answers easily come to me and they come right away. If the mind is noisy, then it can be very difficult to listen for the answer. To be better at listening for the answer, practice quieting your mind. If you meditate, then ask your question during meditation, keep your mind still, and be open to receive the answer. Number three, make an empowering choice. You ask the right question, you listen and receive the answer. Then the next step is to make a choice, preferably an empowering one. There is no point after asking and receiving the answer, and then you're not taking the step to transform disempowering thoughts and beliefs into empowering ones. Make sure you follow through to solidify your new empowering choice. I find by doing self reflection, this way helps me to change my perspectives and makes it a lot easier to want to change. Number four, break the thought pattern. Anytime you have suicidal thoughts, instead of prolonging thinking about them, let them go right away. A mistake that I did was I did the opposite. Every time I had suicidal thoughts, I didn't know how to stop myself from thinking about them. So I thought about them all the time. It eventually became a habit, an unhealthy one, because I didn't break the thought pattern. Not breaking the thought pattern is dangerous because the more you think of a negative thought, in this case, a suicidal thought, the more energy you give to it and the more powerful that thought becomes. You need to be aware that our thoughts create our reality. If we constantly think of lack, then lack is what we'll get more of. If we constantly think of struggle, then struggle is what we will experience. What we constantly think of will become our reality. Therefore, break the thought pattern before you are consumed by them. Number five, have energy clearing, specifically chakra clearing. A person who is suicidal most likely has energetic blockages in their chakras. As I mentioned earlier on, that is not only the root chakra that is blocked. Most of the time, there are four other chakras or more that have energetic blockages. By clearing the energetic blockages, we remove negative energies from the chakras, especially the root chakra, and that will help to strengthen the will to live. You will feel a lot calmer, experience a quiet mind, and have better mental and emotional states. A one-time chakra clearing is rarely enough to create significant change, especially when there are a lot of energetic blockages that are embedded deep in the chakras. It is advisable to have weekly sessions for a longer period, preferably 6 to 12 months. That way, the more you clear the energetic blockages, your chakras become healthier, which translate to having a stronger will to live and healthy mental and emotional states. If you are ready to get help, there are 3 offers available for you. The first offer is a remote group clearing to clear and strengthen the root chakra. The focus of this group clearing is to strengthen your will to live. This group clearing will happen in June 2022. The first clearing will be on the second week of June. This group clearing is an affordable option to get your foot in the door and start your healing journey. The second offer is a remote energy clearing, heal your chakras. In this session, we will clear energetic blockages in your chakras. While the focus is on clearing the 7 chakras, you can request to focus on clearing the root chakra. Having said that, we will clear whatever comes up during the session. This clearing is for you if you prefer a clearing for you and you alone. You can be anywhere in the world, and whether you are working or sleeping, you will receive the benefits of the clearing. The third offer is a personal transformation package. You can request for clearing suicidal tendencies. This is private one-on-one sessions with me. We will meet live via Zoom once a week. Since these sessions are live, you will receive feedback and or suggestions right away after each clearing. Live clearing sessions are powerful. If you're ready to release and transform yourself, then this package is for you. If you are interested but unsure if energy clearing is for you, then I would suggest for you to check and have a listen to any of my energy clearing videos on my channel. That way you can gauge if this work is for you. If you are interested in the personal transformation package but unsure about the schedule due to the time zone differences, then you can send an email to inquire about my availability before making a commitment. For more information of these offers, click the links below in the description. If you are constantly bothered by suicidal thoughts, or if you are depressed, regardless of whatever reason, it is time to get help. Help is here. Help is available everywhere and in various forms. Help can be in the form of someone trusted lending their ears or shoulder, be in a support group, seeing therapists or psychotherapists, get coached by a coach or coaches, have healing sessions with healers, attend seminars or programs in self-development. The list goes on and on. The journey to heal yourself starts from admitting that you need help, and from there you look for the ones that you resonate with. The more we help ourselves to heal, the greater the opportunities for us to empower and transform ourselves. I look forward to assist you in your journey. If you find this video beneficial, like this video and share it with people whom you love. Do subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Much love, light, and peace to you.